One Sindhi word for teacher is akhand. It comes from a Persian word khandan, which means to read. It is said that God writes his law on the hearts of men, and a teacher is one who can read what he writes on the human heart. This message is a reflection of God's word found in the sacred writings as well as ancient in the work of creation, all of which came from the divine command. Hence, a teacher is a reader par excellence, one who fulfills God's command expressed in the first word of the revelation Wahi, which says, Read. The teacher is one who knows how to read God's words, be it written on the human heart, on the holy book, or in nature. Hence, our language possesses a word akhand, which is the best expression of a teacher's status and dignity. Such a high position requires that the teacher strive to be more and more worthy of it. This a teacher does by cultivating several personal and professional qualities. This explains why people in the East have always had a very high regard for teachers, revering them as holy. The first and the most important quality of a teacher is that he or she loves and appreciates the profession. He must prefer the welfare and progress of the students and keep their interest in the first place. He or she has an respect for the human beings he or she deals with, since God's law is inscribed upon their hearts. The teachers speak of the wonders of nature with reverence, since they have come into being by divine decree. They ponder over the sacred writings, which tell us the meaning of life and the way to live it fully. No other work could please them better. Another necessary quality of good teacher is thirst for knowledge. Before teaching others to read, they must themselves know how to read. The best teachers are always those who remain students forever. They are humble enough to learn from any and everyone, even those younger or less gifted than themselves. This is why they drink deeply from the sources of truth, beauty, and goodness. A very important quality of a teacher is that he or she not only strives to know what is true, good, and beautiful, but also seeks to incorporate these in the life they practice, what they preach after the examples of the prophet of God, who taught by the words in the holy book as well as by his deeds in everyday life. About three-fourths of our earth is covered with water. The rivers and oceans of the world are full of fishes. These fishes are an important source of our food, and millions of people and are engaged in catching fishes. This is not just a hobby but an occupation and flourishing trade. The fishermen sometimes work individually in their small boats and sometimes work together on large boats with machinery needed to catch fish from deep waters. They stay at area for days and even weeks and return with tons of fish. These ships have proper arrangements for storing the fish so that catch is not spoiled before reaching the market. The fishermen of Pakistan also engage in both kinds of fishing. in land or freshwater fishing, and sea or marine fishing. Freshwater fish are caught from rivers, streams, canals, lakes, and ponds. This is done with nets of various sizes. These fishermen sometimes need no boats at all. The fish caught from freshwater are usually small but tastier. They are sold locally as well as sent to the nearby towns. Marine fishing is done in the Arabian Sea along the coast. In fishing season, boats of all sizes go out, face the dangers of the sea, and catch fish. Sometimes the weather turns rough without any warning. These boats are then at the mercy of the storms against which they are quite helpless. The government is now taking keen interest in improving and modernizing the fish industry. Fishermen are given loans to buy bigger and better boats or trawlers so that they can go farther from the shore and fish in deeper waters. Fishing nets of good quality are being made available at low prices. Fish harbors and fish markets are being set up. Weather stations have been built along the coast and on and off shores islands to warn the fishing boats of storms. Some boats are now also fitted with wireless receivers. A fisheries training institute and fisheries technological laboratory have also been established at Karachi. Several byproducts are obtained from fish, from for example glue, manure and liver oil. Fishing is one of our most important industries, but chemical waste and oil thrown in the rivers and the sea are causing damage to the freshwater and marine life.